Morning, cyber traders, and welcome back on this lovely Monday. And it is official. This is the last week and the kickoff of the holidays. So, for some of you here, Thanksgiving is a big week. We got Black Friday coming up. Some great deals here at Cyber Trading University. So, don't forget to miss that. But this is going to be a very interesting morning for everybody and going into this week. You could see we had a crazy week last week. Oh my God, the Dow was up, it was down. The S&P was up, it was down. I mean, we got some pretty crazy rallies, and then we had a crash coming down. We're at some pretty major support levels. Personally, I don't like what I'm seeing right now. I'll just be honest with you. A lot of scary stocks. I got in probably on Thursday after seeing the crashes a little bit. I got in probably around 60-70% cash. I'll be honest with you. Just sitting on the sidelines because we had made a lot of money, but I gave back a lot on my swing trades. But day trading has been doing great. And remember, there are a lot of you here that are listening, that are trial members that are starting this week, and you have to understand that people always have this bad perception. They think like day trading is a bad word or it's a risky, whatever. Just let me repeat it and let's remind everyone, because I was talking to somebody on Friday, a student that is joining us and be one of our gold students. And a lot of people like the concept. They hear bad things about it. And I tell everyone, day trading is obviously the least risky trading out there than anything in the stock market, because you're in and out the same day. You know what you made. When you hold overnight positions, now you got to deal more technicals. Now you got to get more involved. Now you have to, you forget about what happened. You think it's going to come back tomorrow. And you all know the biggest failure of today, and what is everyone's biggest challenge, and I hear it all the time, is nobody likes to take a loss. They get out too late. And that's why day trading helps you out. And that's why we got out of some of the positions. But anyway, we're going to go through that watch list. We got a nice little runner on this ENLV. We're going to check the iceberg orders on in just a little bit. But let me tell you, I know some of you here did really well. What a great runner from 8 o'clock this morning. Look at that, $1.17 all the way up to $1.75. Just think about it. If you just got half that, you did really well. But anyway, regarding about this week, this is a very big holiday, one of the biggest travel days of the year. Everyone celebrates it here. It's not a Christmas, it's not a Hanukkah, it's not a 4th of July. It is a Thanksgiving. Everyone celebrates it. Kids are off from school. They came back, and even my public schools were closed on Wednesday. So Thursday, remember everyone, big day, Thanksgiving, markets closed, and then on Friday is a half a day. Now, please be here because Fridays have been awesome. They've been great. It's like nonstop action going in the morning, and we will be here with you, trading with you. And also make sure you look out for those Black Friday deals that we do. One of our biggest only days of the year where we actually give discounts on certain things. So you want to take advantage of them. But anyway, regarding about last week and what happened last week, we had a couple of stocks that I do want to kind of bring up. Let me just show what happened on Friday. So a lot of them were brand name stocks, and you could see some of them tried to recover, but Oracle, what an unbelievable short. Stock had a huge run. I owned every one of these stocks, okay? And I got out of all of them. But Oracle, let me tell you, I had that stock right around 300. I also had it at 200. We had that big pop over here that happened. Good. Once we broke a higher low, and now we made lower lows. Good thing we got out of it. This is the big thing. Major problems about that. MSTR, another one. There we go. Why am I not getting data on here on the chart? But MSTR, big correction on that one too. Look at the stock, $450 down to $170. Is it hitting any support levels? Listen, this is just these are the swing trades that we're looking at as brand names. Once it broke that 200, right around there, 240, party was over for MSTR. You got to go back in history. Look at that. We had a couple of nice little runners too. RKT. That one had a really good move on Friday. Slow, but a nice little trender. What else we had over here? MNDR. Okay, that one right there, nice little run, but came back down. That was a nice little short-term swing trade, but today it's backing off. Fox, FOXX was a nice little early morning mover. NNOX was also a nice little mover right there. And that was a good early morning runner. That was great. That went from 350 all the way up to about 430. That I know some of you guys caught on to that one. And another big loser, this one here, ICFR, that one got a little beat up also right there. All right. That one was 25 down to 14, but it's holding there pretty strong there on the support. All right. So anyway, let's go over and see what's going on this morning. Oh, one stock I did jump into, the CMG. That stock got destroyed, but it's starting to build some nice support levels. I jumped in. I actually averaged up on that stock. One of the probably the bigger positions that I'm in right now. Stock got really beat up from 40 all the way down to 30, 31. These stocks do, by the way, they do great in recessions. We probably learned that already, what happened with COVID. Nobody wanted to cook anything, but these people killed it. You know, them, McDonald's, you name it, like any company in the fast food business did pretty well. So anyway, that worked out pretty well. Now let's go talk about what's moving this morning. I know we did a list this morning. For some of you who were here in pre-market. These are the stocks that we did do in the mornings. So we did load up on our list. And by the way, that was the list right there for anyone here that was at 7:30 this morning. Some of them are still moving pretty well. I want to talk about some of the New York stocks because Oscar is making a really nice move this morning. OSCR. Now, we've been trading Oscar. We've done well with it. We saw it back here in August. We're into about 24. Took a big hit, made a nice little comeback this morning. Oscar's moving up pretty nice. Nuvo. Oh, my God. Talking about getting hammered. I don't know if Nuvo is Wegovy of the weight loss drug. I don't know if it's in competition. I mean, it is in competition with Eli Lilly on its Zepbound drug. But Eli Lilly has just been kicking ass. The only problem with Eli Lilly is that to buy 100 shares, you got to risk $80,000 on it. You know what I mean? It's expensive. I know there's a ETF on it, which is a little bit less expensive, but it's still a little expensive too. The Eli Lilly one. But that one is also doing pretty well. But Nuvo, I don't know. We got to go back in history and see what we got going on here. I mean, we got to go back. I mean, look at this. We got to go all the way back in 2018s. I mean, it's got support levels right around 43. You know, we broke that 41.50. So it looks like we've got some support levels there. So it looks like Eli Lilly's kicking ass on that one. And what else have we got? And that's the ETF, by the way. NVOX. That is the 2X long on that one. So that one's down to $2. You know, remember, they come out with these ETFs because those ETFs help out, so people can't afford the expensive ones, so they come out those ETFs. Lynn and Randy, sympathy play, Obamacare, Medicaid released tickers. Yes, that I know. That was the, regarding that was a lot of the when the Affordable Care Act came out, a lot of these small insurance companies came out of nowhere. Yep. But I'm keeping an eye on them. I am keeping an eye on a lot of those stocks right there, especially the big major one, which is United Healthcare. Okay, we're gonna keep a close eye on that one. That one's been coming back a little bit. You can see after taking a very big hit the last couple of days, it's been doing well. All right, let's go through the watch list. A couple of things. Okay, that's the news on the video. We just posted it right there. Let's post it on social media. So you guys are watching on social media. If you guys want to see it, that's the news right there. Phase 3 trial data shows that GLP-1 drug did not demonstrate significant reduction in Alzheimer's disease progress. Yeah, they're trying to say that a lot of these weight loss drugs are also probably doing other things like Alzheimer's and, alcohol, like preventing people from drinking and stuff. Right now, it looks like Nuvo's really like losing it. Could it be another, Moderna? You know what I'm saying? regarding about, when we had the COVID drug, that's what happens when they do the long-term studies on it. All right, let's go through the watch list because we're getting a little bit late right now. Remember, we're going to put this stock right here on the watch list too, the ENLV. Great volume, 80 million shares. Okay, so we got a couple iceberg orders. I'm going to show you right here. We got one here at 165. Okay, he just showed up there, but that looks like a little resistance levels. We're going to keep an eye on that one. There is the leverage on, I guess that's a leverage. I don't know if that's down the Oscar. It could be leverage shares. Here's another one of leverage shares. Another one right there, but we're going to stay away from those. There's GELS. All right, this one also is moving up pretty nicely too. It looks like it's kind of like fading out. Big seller just showed up here for 36,000 at $1.20. That's probably why it's backing off, but it does got some support levels right around here, around $1.10. Good volume, good volume, 25 million, $1 stock. One of the cheapies we're going to put on the watch list. All right, CJET. Listen, sometimes I don't understand if this is a reverse stock split or it's really trading at $2, but this stock got destroyed. But it's up today, all right, up 35%, $2 stock. But my God, was this stock up in July? Sometimes my platform doesn't show the stock split, reverse stock splits or whatever, but then it does on some of them. But if this is what I see here, this is devastating. But anyway, I love bottom fishing. I love it. So can this start being a little bit of a comeback? Listen, the last couple of the past month, I've been in a lot of green candlesticks right there. So yeah, put CJET on the list. Definitely. CJET. All right. What do the orders look like on that one? It looks like it's laddering up from what I could see. I see some people bidding it up. And a couple of sellers just showed up here on the offer, which I like to see if they get executed. But CJET, yeah, definitely. GELS, another one that's moving up pretty nicely this morning. Well, we got that one on the list. I'm sorry. That one just popped up ahead of CJET. All right. So any other stocks out there? Unless something new came out, I didn't see anything else out there that I kind of liked. These are all ETFs. This one, an AI stock, is moving up pretty decently from Friday to today. DVLT. We'll put that one on the watch list. This one got crushed. Another AI stock from 230 down to 15, but it's making a little bit of comeback. Ugly spread, though. One of the biggest failure rates of the industry. Why people lose a lot of money in this market. They just don't know how to read spreads. Tom, we traded this stock before, but it gapped up. Looks like it's trending down. So forget about that. Losers. I didn't see anything on the on the NASDAQ. I did see some stocks. We got Oscar on there, obviously. I think that was about it I saw on the New York. And the only one that also came was Nuvo. Okay, so we got that one on there. Now, remember, today's Monday. It's not always the craziest day. Matt's saying WRD. What about that one? WRD. We'll put that one. Once again, I'm not too crazy about it. Spread's a little tight. It's okay, but I don't know. We'll put it on the B list for you. Google, Google is just breaking all-time highs. Google's been a great runner-up. GGO, I'll put that on the watch list, definitely. And we rarely ever did that, John. But Google, yeah, definitely looking great. It's been on a really nice trend after earnings came out on it. All-time highs is what we're looking for. Probably the only of the fabulous sevens that looks really, really pretty. We're making a little bit of a comeback on the Tesla trade. The Tesla, I'm a little nervous, though. It's breaking lower lows. If it doesn't hold here, this thing could drop all the way back down to 350. So, and remember, this stock is extremely volatile. I did get out a lot of my Tesla, just to let you know. All right, guys, let's get ready for the market open up. We got 15 minutes before we get started. Remember, look out for the Black Friday emails. We'll post it up there. We will do open house on Wednesday because the market's closed on Thursday. We are open half a day. The market is open. So let's, I like trading days like today, going into this week. A lot of people go on vacation. So anything that's out there, you're going to probably get some easier and nicer trends going into the open. All right. If you're watching on social media, if you want to come and join us, we are here live in the trading room. So here's a QR code. You could also just go to www.ctu.co/free. Just click on that link and you can come and join us live here in the trading room. Good luck, everyone. We'll be right back. Me, Josh, and Rich will be joining you at 9:30. Everyone else, we'll see you back here at 2:30, or if you click on that link, we'll see you here at 9:30. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.